Hello, welcome to everyone. In this video, this is our lecture number 21. 20 lecture actually covered. From lecture number 1 to lecture number 7, we discuss about the differential equation solution by Frobenius method and mainly discuss the legendary polynomial, Bessel's differential equation, Hermite polynomial, etc. From lecture number 8 to lecture number 14, we discuss the solution of partial differential equation using separation of variable, Lagrange, uh, 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 Lagrange Laplace equation solution, wave equation, conduction of heat. That's matter already discussed in the lectures. And lecture number 15 and 16 we discuss the Fourier series. Then lecture number 17 we discuss beta function, gamma function. Then lecture number 18 and 19 we discuss the Fourier transformation, right? And in the last lecture, lecture number 20, we discuss about the basic of probability in total. And in this lecture, we give you some question from previous year of Calcutta University and from CSIR-NET, JEST, TIFR, GATE, etc., West Bengal State University, etc. West Bengal uh, state eligibility test, etc. question are giving in the last lecture. So in this lecture 21, we discuss that question which was given in the last lecture. So I request all of you first watch the previous lecture and then go through this one. Then it will be helpful for you. Okay. So if you want to watch the previous lecture, you can go through the description box. Link are given there. So let's start today's session. You can see this portion Fourier series is actually discussed in lecture number 15 and 16, and this Frobenius method discussed from lecture number 1 to lecture number 7. uh, this is 17, integral transformation 18 and 19, probability lecture number 20, and this one lecture 21 already discussed, and this one from lecture 8 to lecture 14. So clear, total all total are covered by this session. I think you clear about it. If there is any query, any question, you can comment in the comment box. I will be give you another session for the problem solution of this part. Okay, so let's start. The first question was that a person making a step of length L in just like to step forward and backward. When they goes in forward, this will gives you L, and the backward, this is same step. Okay, so that after n step in the random work, the person gone forward RL. So after n number of step, some step forward, some step backward, total length will be forward distance will be RL. Okay, so if you take the forward will be number of state will be np. Np is the forward step. Then what will be the backward step? Backward will be n minus np. So np into L is the forward and backward is n minus np into L. So the resultant will be RL, from where you can easily find out np equals to n plus r by 2. Simple. From the binomial distribution, you can say that is the n is total step and np is the favorable step, that is the rate of success. This number of success, actually forward will be the success and backward will be the failure. So this is the number of success and this is the total trial. Okay, so this is the probability of success and probability of failure is half, because this is the same probability for forward and backward. That's why this is half, this is half. So just put this value, you can easily showing this is the probability for the forward direction r into L. Clear? I think clear. Next question, which says suppose 2% of item made in factory defective. 2% is defective, so p equal to 2%, that is 1 by 50, and so uh, pure or non-defective will be 1 minus 1 by p, right? Find the probability that are 3 defective item in a sample of 100 items. So there is 100 items, that within that we need to 3 defective, so 100 C3, and this is defective, that is our success, and non-defective here is the failure. So just calculate, you can get the answer. Clear? Go to the next one. Say find the mean and standard deviation. I think you know about mean and standard deviation if you attend the previous lecture. The following distribution like that. So you can find out the random variable so probability. So you need to find out mean and standard deviation. Mean is nothing but summation xi fi square by summation fi square. So just product of this string and summation fi square. So simple calculation you will be get 3. Standard deviation, you know, this is minus this, and so this is nothing but xi square. So square and adding this thing you will be get, this is 12 and this is 9, so this is root 3. So very simple. In the last lecture we discussed the standard deviation, minimum deviation for binomial distribution, for Poisson distribution, for Gaussian distribution, right? Next one, for a random variable x, one find this is the average value of x, expectation value of x, and this is the expectation value of x square. Find the standard deviation. You just was the formula for standard deviation, that is the expectation of x square minus expectation of x square, right? Square of the expectation value, right? So just putting the value you can get the answer 2. Next question. Find the probability density f of x for the position of a particle executing simple harmonic motion from minus a to plus a. Okay, so you can see the probability, if you take this is a total motion and within that region x plus dx, within that region the probability will be the time interval within that region delta t by t, and the probability is nothing but this delta t by t, and this becomes, this time will be 2 into dx by v. Here 2 comes because this repeat this dx 2 times within the one time period, it repeats the here 2 times because it's come here and here, there. Clear? So there is a 2 times, that's why at a this 2 is comes here. So just put this value, you know, this if you take, this is a simple harmonic motion, the velocity will be like that. If you put this value v, and you will be get these things. Okay, so dp dx nothing but this one, the probability density function. Clear? Next one, let x is a random variable having this function. You need to find out the value c, then find out sigma square variance and this probability. So the total probability must be 1. So if you take the total integration of this function, this must be equals to 1. So if you put this value and getting this integration, you can easily find out the value of c, which is 1. Next, variance. Variance is nothing but x square this by this one. I think I some error. I think I do some error. What is the error? Actually, the formula of variance is this minus there is a minus integration x f of x dx by f of x whole square. This is the formula of variance. Clear? So I think you need to solve this one also. Minus this is nothing but this gives you total, so this is 1, no problem. 0 to infinity x f of x, f of x is e to the power minus x dx. So you can write down this is 0 to infinity and whole square, this is also whole square. 0 to infinity e to the power minus x, x to the power 2 minus 1 dx whole square. So you can write down there is a gamma, this is nothing but gamma 2, and gamma 2 is nothing but 1. So this becomes 1, variance will be 1. Okay, so this is 1, the variance will be also 1. This is the gamma function. Now the probability from 1 to 2, just taking the integration of this function 1 to 2, you get the answer. Clear? I think clear. Please consider this error correction. Here is the correction. I think you understand this correction. Clear? Next one. Sorry. A dice is thrown 8 times. Is dice is thrown 8 times, what is the probability that 4 will be shown exactly twice and at least 6 times? So there is 8 times, that means total events is 6 to the power 8. So 4 shows exactly twice, that means 8 C2, that is 8 factorial, 2 factorial, 6 factorial, that is 28. The probability will be 28 by 6 to the 8. And 4 shows at least 6 times, that means 6 or 7 or 8. So 6, 7, 8. So this is 37. Total probability will be 37 by 6 to the power 8. Next one, trace the Gaussian probability density for two function where sigma 2 greater than sigma 1. It's already discussed in the last session. I think you can know it. What the sigma 1 reduce, this will be more sharper. When this standard deviation reduce, this will more sharper. Next one, for free path length x during which a molecule of identical gas goes to not suffer any collision is the probability distribution function given this. Then what is the mean free path? So you know the free path definition in the kinetic theory of gas. In this you know the when the molecules go run around from like that Brownian motion. So when this particle goes between two collision, the path travel is called free path. This is called free path, and the average of this free path is known as the mean free path. So you can find out this probability density function mean is like that. This is the formula of mean. So just putting this value of p of x, this function, you need to write down here dx also. There is a dx, there is a dx. So just putting this value, we can get 1 by lambda is cancelled out, and this is nothing but the gamma function. Just change this as a gamma function format with the help of x by lambda taking as y. You can change this into the gamma function, and you can say this is gamma 2 and gamma 1, this is 1 and this is also 1, so this will be lambda, and you need to prove this will be lambda. Very simple. Next one, for the free path, this question is the same. There is a additional question. Plot this with respect to s and calculate that area under the curve. So this is the exponentially decay function. We got this function is exponential decay. When x equal to 0, this is a constant 1 by lambda. When x increases, this will be decreases like that. This is exponential decay function. Now the area under the curve is nothing but taking the integration of this function. You can put this value and using this gamma function formula, or you can directly integrate this one. Very simple exponential, and you will be get this will be the end and 1. And you know the total probability of any probability function must be 1. So this is the total probability. This is actually total probability that already derived here. This is the total probability which is 1, right? Next one. This is the Gaussian distribution function. You need to find out mean and variance. So we already discussed in previous lecture in details how we can find out the mean and variance of the Gaussian distribution function. And this is the same question. Clear? Next one. If this is the function, a probability density function, so that the value of a is like that, you can use this formula. So we just saying that the total probability of any distribution function must be 1. So taking the total integration of this function minus infinity to plus infinity, you can get 1. So put this value and taking this as a z, and you can change into gamma function. This you know this is nothing but the gamma function, or you can use this formula already given, so you can directly use this is root pi, so you get the answer of a. Very simple. Next one, so that the Poisson distribution, you know this is the Poisson distribution. The notation was defined in this previous lecture, where we use r instead of k and use mu instead of lambda. So the things is the difference of notation, otherwise this is all the same thing. So I can refer you the previous lecture to solve this question. Next one, the Gaussian distribution function given like that. So we already given was this function where this is user notation, so that it has 2 points of inflation at that. Inflation means the second derivative will be 0. Second derivative with respect to x will be 0. So you need to just take the derivative. So if you take this derivative with respect to x, you will be get this function, and you can see this is the p of g, that's this function. Put p of g here. Now take the second derivative, so this becomes dpg dx, and to that one plus pg into that derivative of this one, right? So if you put this is like that, pg into this one, and if you put this is 0, and you can see pg, this function is not equals to 0, so this must be 0, and from where you can get x equal to plus mu plus minus sigma. Very simple. And you can see here there is like that point, this is mu and this is sigma plus mu, this is sigma minus mu. These two are point of inflation where the slope will be positive to negative, changes from positive to negative, like that inflation will be happen here. Next one, probability that a man hits a target 1/4, that's mean this failure will be 3/4. If he fires 7 times, what will the probability that hits target at least twice? At least twice means it can fire 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can write in this way, or you can also write if at least twice mean it cannot take account single and the at least twice mean single and no fire. Single and no fire is not counted, so you can subtract from 1 to this to count. Clear? So these two are the same things. I think this is easier compared to that one. Next one, a random variable x of Gaussian probability distribution like that, so that the probability of random variable x become interval from alpha to beta expansion like that, where you can use this integration. This is important question, a different type question. So the integration probability from alpha to beta, you can take this integration from alpha to beta, putting the f of x function, and if you change this as a jet, you can see here this is the limit, and this limit change from this one to 0 and 0 to that. And if you change right down here, and this is right down here into opposite sign, so they change this limit, so there is a negative sign here. And you can see this is nothing but this phi of this one, and this is phi of this one. Just use this formula. Very simple, but the question is very large. That's it. So I think clear. If there is any doubt, you must comment in the comment box. Now go to the question which are asked in different competitive examination, like CSIR-NET was asked in this question 2011, that is the an unbiased dice is thrown 3 times successively, the probability that the number of dot on the uppermost surface will be 16. This will be discussed in the last lecture also. You can see how we can get 16. 664, 655, 646, 564, and this like that. So there is 6 ways such that we can get the sum as 16. So total is 6 cube because of 3 dice, so 6 by 6 cube will be the answer. Next one, a ball is picked random from two boxes that contain 2 black and 3 white, and 3 black and 4 white. So there is two box, one is contain 2 black, 3 white, another contain 3 black, 4 white. What is the probability that is the what is the probability that is the white? So you need to choose that one, any one from that one, and you need to take the white ball from one. So the probability will be like that. If you take from box 1, this will be white ball will be probability 3 by 5, there is 3 and total is 5. And if you take box 2, there will be 4 by 7, 4 by 7. Just put this value, you can easily find out this value. Just put this value, you can find out the calculation. Okay, so I think clear. Go to the next one. In a series of 5 cricket match, one of the captain call hit every times when the toss is taken. No problem. The probability that will be win 3 times and loss 2 times. So the probability for the success is half and failure is the half. No problem, because of the head and tail, And total trial will be there is 3 and 2, that is 5, and you need to success 3. So the binomial distribution you can write down 5C3 half 3 half to the 5 minus 3. Okay, simple. Next one, a bag contain many ball which each with a number of painted on it. There are exactly n balls which the number n, namely 1 2 and until capital N on them. The experiment consists of choosing a ball and random noting the number on it and returning in the back. If the experiment is repeated a large number of times, the average value of the number trained to. You can see there is the total number will be like that, the summation of all natural number up to n. And the kth ball, if you take kth ball at the random, so k by total, so the average will be like that, k into this probability. So taking this value, and they are k square, and summation of k square is nothing but this one, natural number square. This is nothing but the addition of the natural number, that is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square, up to n square. This is the expression of like that. So just putting this expression, you can see these two are cancel out and this is 3. This will be the answer. Go to the next one. Consider a random walk on a square lattice. At each step, worker moves to a nearest neighbor side with equal probability for each of 4 sides. Suppose this is a lattice, square lattice. If this is and that position, it can go through the 4 side. Okay, equally probability. The worker start at a origin. If take this as origin and take 3 steps, the probability that during work no side is visited more than 1. Suppose this is a origin and there is equal probability 4 side. Now we go to that one. Now we go to that side. We reach to point 2. Here it cannot go that one because here say there is no side is visited more than 1. So it cannot go to the that side. That side. Sorry, I think I some mistake. Actually it cannot back to that one because there is no side visited more than 1. So it cannot back to that one, so it can go to 3 side, along 3 sides. So it has a option here only 3 side. Okay, when it comes to that one, it cannot go to the back, so it's have a option 3 side. So in general, if this go at that point, this is the fourth possibility, this is also fourth possibility. That's why this is 4 to the power 3. But in this condition, it says that it cannot back to that region, it cannot back to the same path, same side. So it has 3 opportunity, 3 way to run here. In the similar process, when it comes here, here also it have a 3 ways because it cannot go to the back one, that is that side we already covered. So the preferred way will be 4. Here when it origin, it's at 4 option, that's why this is 4. When this comes here, it's a 3 option, one option is obsoleted. And when also come here, here one option also obsoleted, that's why this is 4 cos 3 cos 3, just divided, you get the answer. Go to the next one. Two independent random variable m and n which can take integral values 0 to infinity follow Poisson distribution, mean value mu and nu respectively. There is the options, you can see the probability distribution function, the summation will be binomial distribution, this is not possible, their summation must be Poisson distribution. This difference also a Poisson distribution, you can see this is this difference cannot be a Poisson distribution. The variation or random variable, the sum will be mu, you can see their summation of the variation will be like that. The this is Poisson distribution, no problem, this is not matches. And so for plus the variation will be like that. So C is the correct answer. You can see the deviations, sorry, variance is nothing but the addition of the variance of individual. So this is nothing but mu and this is mu. For Poisson ratio, you know, for Poisson distribution, sorry, for Poisson distribution, this mean and variance are the same, this mean and variance are the same. The next one, let x and y be the two independent random variable, each of which follows a normal distribution with the same standard deviation sigma, but the with mean plus mu and minus mu. Then what is the right for this one? You can see the mu is nothing but the sum of these two individual. This is 0 and deviance also sum of this one. So this is root 2 sigma standard deviation. So this option D is matches with this answer. Next one, a random variable n obeys Poisson statistics. No problem. The probability to finding n equals to 0 is 10 to the power minus 6. The expectation value of n is like that. So this is the Poisson ratio, and when n equals to 0, put this value, you will be get this one, and this is given as 10 to the power minus 6. Equating this thing is you will be get the value of mu, which is nearly 14. And this is the expectation value of n. You know the average value of this Poisson ratio is the mu, and mu is the expectation value. Average value and expectation value are the same. Go to the next one. The probability variable x is distributed according to the normal distribution p of x equal to like that. The probability density of the random variable y equal to x square is, so if you take the x square as a y, if you take the x square as a y, you can change this distribution function, integration function like that. If you change this like that, and you can see this is nothing but the probability function will be like that. Okay, so this is very simple, just change this integration from. Next one, a marksman had 4 succession in 6 attempts. What is the probability that are 3 successive consecutive success? Consecutive. So there is 6 attempt and get 4 success, but you need to know what is the probability to this 3 successive 3 consecutive success, right? So if there is 3 consecutive success, so you need to fill up this by like that. Here you cannot put here s success, f is failure, s is success. You cannot put here s here because you have 3 consecutive success. You cannot take 4 consecutive success, that's why we cannot place s here. So if you if we cannot place f here, you can see that is the probability that he had 3 consecutive success means uh, we can we can take the 4s, no problem, because if you, there is no restriction here, so we can take 4s here also. Then what happen, there is three number, 3 position and 3 numbers, so this will be factorial 3, but 2f here, so this is 2 factorial, so this will be 3. No, I think there is problem. 3 3 3 3 18, no, that's right, that's right. Okay, so we cannot take this s here here, because if you take this s here, this will be the 4 success will be happening, right? There will be 4 success will be happened there. So this will be 2a, and if you take this one also the same things, if you put f here, fail here, the success is here, and this I think you understand this process, that is 3s shifted to one point to one other point, and the rest part actually fill up by this 2f and 1 success, and f is taking at that position, because if you put s here, there will be 4 success like that. Okay, so there is 6 attempt will be there possible, so this is the 6 by 15, 6 by 15 is the answer. Go to the next one. 10 glass vases were to packed one each 10 boxes marked glasses. 12 brass vessel are marked as the 12 boxes, like marked as a brass. 4 vases and boxes got mixed up. 4 vases and boxes are got mixed up. A customer order 1 glass and 1 brass. So there is 4 glass and 4 boxes, 4 vases and boxes. So we can take these 2 mixed here and 2 mixed here, makes the 4. So you can see, if you were not drawing 1 glass box and 1 box is, that is 8 into 2, and this is 10 into 2, and there is these two are interchange also, that's why 2 into 2, that is 40. And there is no one will be when they are the same things, this will be 10 and this is 12, so this is 120, so that's the ratio will be get the answer. Next one, a basket consists of an infinite number of red and black ball of the proportional p is to 1 minus p. 3 balls are drawn and the random without replacement. The probability of they are bring 2 red and 1 black is the maximum for that. So what is the value of p such that this will be maximum? So p, the probability will be like that. One is p is 2 times, that's why this is p square, and one is black, that's why this is 1 minus p. Okay, so you need to maximum this one, you need to maximum this one, so just take the derivative with respect to p if you get this answer, and this must be 0 at the maximum, this derivative will be 0. If you put this is 0, you will be get the value of p, this is 2/3. Go to the next one. An electronic circuit with one 000 component perform in the uh, 10,000, 1,000, 1,000, 10,000 perform in the intent function successfully with a probability 0.99. This is the probability which is the fully operate and no faulty component in the circuit. The probability that are the faulty component is 0.05. So there is a faulty component one circuit successfully is the probability 0.3. The probability of the circuit perform successfully like that, what is the value of x. So the probability of the faulty is 0.05. So there is no faulty component, there will be 1 minus 0.05, that is 0.95. And the probability of successfully perform the circuit will be 0.3. So the probability that a circuit perform successfully 0.05 is the faulty with this probability 0.3, and this no faulty component 0.95 with this probability 0.99. So if you add up these two things, you will be get this one where x equal to like that. Clear? So x equals to 955, 9555. Go to the next one. A person plan to go from A to B. A to B, he wants to plan to go through route R1 plus R2 or either R1 plus R3. Now the probability this route will be half and half, no problem. But there is a probability that 1/3 of R1 is blocked. This is the probability to block this 1/3. So allow is 2/3. Similarly for that one also 1/3 block, that's mean allow is 2/3. This is also 1/3 block, means allow is 2/3. So the probability from here, because there is a probability this is half, this is half, and there is a allow is 2/3. So half into 2/3, half into 2/3. So there is a 2/3 allow, after that this will be happening. So this plus that, this into that, and R1 plus R3, this into that. So taking this sum, you will be get this answer. Clear? Go to the next one. A particle is in ground state of a cubical box with side L. Suddenly one side of box changes from L to 4L. If P is the probability finding the particle in the ground state, the new box, what is the 1000 P? What is the 1000 P? You need to find out the 1000 P. Okay. So for that you need to know about the quantum mechanics problem. That is the when a particle within a one dimension box, the function will be root under 2 by L sine this function. Okay. So if you study the quantum mechanics, you know this formula. Otherwise, you just remember this one at this moment. That is the expectation value square equal to this probability P. So just taking this integration root under 2 by L sine pi x by L, this length is L, and this is for sine 4x by 4L, length is 4L. So that's why this is 4L. So taking this two product will be 2, and this is root under 4L square, that is 2L also. And this integration can be directly using this formula. Otherwise you can take it, there is a half and this comes into cos and then integrate. Otherwise you can remember this one very easy, sine ax sine bx equal to sine a minus bx to a minus b minus sine a plus bx by 2a plus b. Simply using this formula we can calculate this very easily. You can check this calculation, very easy, no problem. So the p value is like that. You need to find out 1000 p. You need to find out 1000 p. So 1000 p is nothing but 128 into 1000 by pi square. Pi square nearly taken as 10 to 15. So these two are cancel out. You can take the 5 4 3, and this is 20, right? And nearly this is 3, so this will be nearly 60. This will be the answer. Clear? This will be the answer. I think clear. Go to the next one. This is an important question, confusing question. A British coin has a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and head on an head and on the 1 pound in the uh, tail. While the Indian rupee has a portrait Mahatma Gandhi on the head, and this other side is 10 rupee, like that. there is two coin are tossed simultaneously twice in succession. The result of the first toss as head for the both coin. In the first result, we get head in this both coin. The probability that the result of the second toss had a rupees 10 is. So when we toss the second time, this is not depend on first one. Here we did not say that is the, we need to find out the probability of second coin as something 10 rupee with when these are hit. This is not saying here, it just says the probability that the result of the second toss had 10 rupees side. So in the second toss you just check these are the 10 rupees, so this is the probability half. This is independent to each other because these are the independent, they are independent events here. So it does not saying the depend on that you need to find over that one. That's why this probability will be the half. The question is very long, but the answer is very tricky. Next question. Uh, the probability density of a random variable x is given by like that. What is the value of x? You need to find out the value of mean value of x. You need to find out mean value of x. You can see this is delta is the delta Dirac delta function, and this will be non-zero when x equals to -1. This will be non-zero when x equal to 0. This will be non-zero when x equal to 1, and this is non-zero when x equal to 2. So you will get these four value of x in this expression. Now mean of x, you know, summation of x rho x, summation of rho x. So summation of x rho x, when this take x equal to -1, only this is non-zero, these are the 0. That's why -1 into this one. When we take x equal to 0, this is non-zero, otherwise all are 0. So that's why 2 into 0. When we take this x equal to 1, this is non-zero and other is 0. So 3 into 1. And when x equal to 2, this is non-zero, that is 2 into 4. In the lower side, where summation of row of x, when take x equal to -1, you will be get this is non-zero. When take x equal to 0, this is non-zero, which is 2. When x equal to 1, this is non-zero, which is 3. When x equal to 2, this is non-zero, which x equal to this is 4. So if you take the sum of these two things, you can easily find out this is the 1. Clear? I think clear. If there is any doubt, you must comment in the comment box. And this is a tricky question which is asked in West Bengal State Eligibility Test Examination 2020. And I think you can understand the solution of this question. So that's it for today. And I think there is no problem. If there is any problem, you must comment in the comment box. And if there is any question regarding mathematical methods, you can comment in the comment box. If there is lots of question, I can give you another session for solution of that question. Okay, so this is all about me, and this is my contact detail. You can connect with me this Telegram channel, and there is also a Telegram group, you can join with that. And this is my YouTube channel details. Go to this channel, you will be get different physics related video and some mathematics video for your general paper. Like this session, if you learn something from this session, share this video to your friends, either he or she also get benefit from this video. Subscribe this channel if you new in this channel. Those already subscribed, thanks for subscription. Press the bell icon to get the notification of upcoming video. So take care, we'll meet in the next video as soon as possible. Thank you.